Hey guys, what's up? Little snappy with my turnaround there. Sorry, it won't happen again. I'm a gamer, you're also a gamer. What do gamers love? Gaming. Fortnite gaming. This is not a gaming video. Instead, we're watching animations. Okay? Alright! Our first animation is called My Dad's Girlfriend is Younger Than Me. That's interesting.
Hey, I'm Jessica, and 3 weeks ago, my dad told me he had found a new girlfriend.
I knew her name was Jessica.
I was so excited for him because after my parents' divorce, he was really depressed. So it was about time he moved on and found new happiness.
Is that you, Jessica, though? Holding the hand of your Oh, no, I see it. He looks very young. That's all I'm saying. He looks too young. And how old is Jessica? 20? 25? Because her dad is either A, an Asian cartoon character, they don't age, or B, this is a totally true animated story. And I think it's B.
But then he dropped a huge bombshell.
That's literally a bomb.
He said Jenny was moving in with us because she couldn't afford to pay rent while she was going to college. My jaw dropped.
That was my first reaction too when I heard that his girlfriend is in college. Which year though? Because I enrolled in college when I was 15. So is she a boy genius prodigy like me? Or is she just a normal? A peon.
College? I asked my dad how old Jenny was. He said 21.
Oh.
21? I'm 23. What kind of
man.
dad wants to date a girl younger than his own daughter?
That's literally all the dads ever that have ever existed. That's like the whole goal biologically of a man is to have a young, beautiful woman to... Or so I think, I don't really know. Some men like older women. I don't like older women. I thought that'd be funny, and if there's any older women watching, that may have had an effect on them, you know? She looks freaked out by this, by the way. Maybe be a little less judgmental, Jenny, or whatever the f*** your name was.
I was so creeped out, but I didn't say anything.
How was that creepy? You're an adult.
Who am I to tell my dad how he should live his life?
Is that Pikachu? What is that called? The Scared Man? It's a famous painting. It's that one, or whatever, but it's Pikachu.
The next day, Jenny arrived at our home with a big suitcase.
Knocking on the door.
My dad opened the door, and they immediately started kissing.
Oh, yeah.
It was so gross, I had to look away because Jenny had her hands on my dad's ass.
Whoa! Wait a second. What the f is happening in this story, guys? Jenny had her hand on my dad's in there. She was reaching in, grabbing something. She was giving him a prostate exam. Cough. That's not the one where you cough, I don't think. Also, look at her, the way she's shaped. She's shaped funny. She's shaped like she's shaped like Frankie. Come here, Frankie. See? Beautiful. Oh, Frankie, relax. Frankie's gonna watch a little bit with me. See that? That's Jenny. Her new boyfriend or husband's daughter is older than her. What do you think about that, Frankie, huh?
No thoughts. Head empty.
After they had finished, Jenny took a look at her home and said, "Yeah, I guess it's okay for now."
Is she
rich? What a And the next day while eating dinner,
maybe she just has higher standards.
"I'm so glad your dad takes care of me. I could never have a job while going to school. College is really hard, you know."
She's mad.
Ugh, jeez. This made me angry because when I went to college, my dad made me get a part-time job because he insisted I pay him rent. He said it was character building.
Well, that is true. And also, I wouldn't expect your dad to have the same relationship with you as he does his new wife. You have more entitlement than the girl that you're claiming is entitled. Every kid, as soon as they get a job, should pay rent. In my opinion, I paid rent voluntarily. I'm a psycho, though. I just like being nice. You know?
I never complained because I knew my dad had lots of debt and I wanted to make things easier for him.
Well, that's nice, see?
But then Jenny started talking about how my dad bought her a new $15,000 car.
Maybe I should have
waited. And that's when
when
I lost all respect for my dad.
Maybe I should have waited before I said anything. Daddy's a dirty, stupid simp. $15,000 is not a lot for a new car. That's a car. That's like a Chevy Volt or something like that. Moped or something. I think I should have waited though before I said anything. Man, he's a dirty simp.
Couldn't he see that she was only using him for his money?
What money?
She was rude, self-absorbed, and selfish. I wish my dad would see what she was really like and leave her, but it soon became clear that she was going to stay. For example, she's always asking my dad to take her to Hawaii. She talks about how it's the most beautiful island.
Stitch! Why did they put that in there? That's so weird. They had Pikachu and Stitch. Isn't that illegal? You can't just like draw content from other IPs in your animations. Let's hope Disney doesn't see this. You're gonna get a strike.
Then there was the time she wore my shirt.
Oh, wow.
I wanted to slap her, but I managed to stay polite. I told her, "That's my shirt. Wear it today if you would like, but I need it back, and please wash it first. I'd really appreciate it." But she just laughed and said, "This old rag? I should have guessed it was yours. Your dad would never buy me something so cheap."
fixed it. Holy shit. Look at that. Look at that right there. See, that's a caption image right there, guys. Go ahead and caption that image. Don't mind my fat ass. Here's the best caption from the last one. Oh. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please enjoy. And also, press the like button right now, okay? Go ahead and hit it. The last one has like 100,000 likes. I don't know why these get so many likes, but go ahead and press the like button. I want to see more, of course. You really want that shirt, though? I mean, it literally is just like a maroon shirt. I mean, if you got something like this, hemp, you know, hemp, almost a turtleneck, kind of. Not really. It's a normal neck hole, but it's really see-through. You know, you can see your teeth right through it.
Hello. Hi.
Anybody want to borrow this and then show me? Just kidding. That was really weird the way I just said that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Also, I did like the Pokemon animation. And look at those crackhead hands. That's epic.
And I'm pretty certain she uses my body lotion and shampoo, too. The
Well, I mean,
really
that's-
nice, expensive stuff I order online.
I know. I don't think it.
She
probably
behaves as if my dad's apartment is hers.
Well, it kind of
And
is, isn't
maybe
it?
it is. I mean, why am I still living here anyway?
Yeah, what
my
the
job pays me enough to get my own place, and
What is that, by the way? Is that a Pepe the Frog thing? That is Pokemon.
my job pays me enough to get my own place, and my dad doesn't have time for me anymore.
Yeah, you're
So
his daughter.
maybe I'm just
Why do you
the
live there?
annoying adult daughter who won't move out of her dad's home. Maybe Jenny would be nicer if I wasn't living here anymore.
Probably.
Well, that's why I'm searching for my own apartment now.
Okay.
The thought of living on my
So
own
what's
was scary at first, but I asked my best friend to move in with me.
What's the
she
problem
said
with
yes, and we're planning to have lots of cool movie nights, and we might even go on some double dates together. I'm really looking forward to it. So, I guess my advice to you is don't be afraid of change. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe to share my story.
What? We just witnessed a story, a tale of personal growth. What did we learn from this? What did we learn from this, guys? Let's see. Let's take this. Let's take notes on this. Okay, Big Chungus. Nothing at all. It was 3 minutes of just wasted time. The most interesting thing that happened was when she put her hand in his ass and she watched. That was the most interesting thing. Anyways, Lilo and Stitch. Subscribe to share my story, by the way. I'll have a link to their channel down below. I'm not on her side, though. I will tell you that. She should have left a long time ago. She's 23. It's kind of old to live with your parents. It's not unusual, I wouldn't say. But if you have like a good job and you're out of college and stuff, and your life is going pretty good, then it's pretty unusual to still live with your parents when you're 23, you know? Unless you really like your parents. But obviously, she didn't. If I was 23 and my parents still lived near me, I would probably live with them. I love my parents. Anyways, that story was awesome. I rated it an 8 out of 10, okay, guys? An 8 out of 10 germs. Our second animation is called My Dad Has a Brain Tumor and Went Crazy. Big Chungus. Big Chungus. Big Chungus.
What is wrong with you?
Hey, I'm Pamela.
Hey,
And
Pamela.
this story is about my dad and how
love
he
your
went from being
ponytails.
a factory worker to becoming a convicted criminal.
This is an Asian cartoon. I can already tell. It's super anime. I love how anime this is. Did you see those stripes? They weren't even black and white stripes. They were yellow and white. This is a JoJo reference, I think. Also, the thing with the hair. Every time I've ever seen pigtails on a human ever in real life, I've just wanted to just yank on them. You know, start just... do some pulls, some exercises. Really activate those lats. Oh, yeah. It's kind of creepy when I like really, you know, put the whole body into it, but I don't mean it like that. I just want to pull, you know. I don't know. I don't want to do that.
Okay, 2 years ago, my dad
right.
announced that he had sold our house.
Okay, that's genius.
My mom and I were both shocked because
Genius.
we loved our house, and how
Right.
could he sell it without asking my mom for permission
She's
first?
bipolar. Oh my god.
Well,
What'd that say? Hold on. My mom. More like a demon, bro.
my dad told us that he had found
Right.
an incredible investing
I love his
opportunity.
mustache.
And when it paid off, we would soon be living in a mansion.
Yes. Sounds like
But
me.
instead of investing the money, he went to the casino and gambled it all away.
Oh.
Almost $500,000 gone in one night.
He went down to the Golden Nugget and lost all of his money. That is some Chad level right there. That is some Chad level. I can't gamble. I get too nervous. I get really nervous whenever I gamble. Just not with gambling, just in general, though. So anyways.
And the only reason we found out about it was
Golden
because he got
Nugget.
so drunk after he lost the money that the police arrested him for getting into a fight with the bouncers
Down
at
at
the
the-
casino.
Golden Nugget.
Of course, my mom was
What a good name, too.
devastated. It had taken her and my dad 15 years to pay off the house, and now they had nothing.
Paying off
We
a
were
house
basically
in
homeless with no money.
15 years?
My mom cried a lot because she didn't understand why my dad was suddenly behaving like a crazy person.
Must be something, too much lithium in the water. Where's he been drinking, at the Tesla factory? I mean, truly, this guy has got something wrong with him. Look at his face. And a moment ago, when they were in the streets, he was like, that's a red flag. You should never be happy when everyone else around you is sad, okay? Always, at least try to blend in, you know, if you're a psycho like me. And go down to the Golden Nugget and try to gamble more money away.
1 week later, things got even worse. My dad got arrested again. But this time, for lifting up the skirt of a woman and licking her ass. He did that inside a supermarket with lots of people watching it.
I mean... that was so dramatic. I just breathed laboriously. Did you see my labored breathing? How epic was that, guys? I went to acting school. I didn't actually. I learned on TikTok. He licked what? He licked what? Let's get a replay.
Lifting up the skirt of a woman and licking her ass.
What part? The side, the cheek, or like what? Which part? Because I mean, that's kind of weird. He just like went up to her and licked the side of her ass, or did he actually lick her ass? Bidet style? Or like the other style. He was searching for golden nuggets. Also, look at this guy. He's literally get the word douche on his shirt. That's not very nice.
He got sent to jail, and it was horrible visiting him there. Seeing him with all those other criminals. When I asked him why he had done it, he said that he was possessed by a demon.
Like Grimm?
Well, that was it. I was done with him.
I like this. Look at this face. It's so epic. Him after he licked her ass. And got a taste of the golden nugget.
He had gambled away our home, attacked a woman, and he wouldn't even take responsibility for any of it.
That's not attack.
What made it worse was that we were living in a small town where
he's wearing a parka. He looks like Liam Gallagher of Oasis. Is he like this? Probably.
Everyone knows everyone else.
Sick dance, by the way.
That's why we couldn't leave our house anymore without people insulting us. The worst part was that I got badly bullied at my school.
Well, why would
all my friends stopped talking to me, and some boys even asked me if they could lick my butt.
I mean, some people would find that as a compliment. That's a pretty, like, that's an endearing thing. Hey, man, you mind if I lick your butt? I'm a gamer, you're a gamer. Let me take a peek into your third eye of truth. I gazed in, and it gazed back! Fuck!
None of my teachers protected me, and many of them even looked at me with disgust in their eyes, as if I had done something wrong.
Did you lick asses?
At least my mom still
Women
cared
don't lick very many.
And that's why she allowed me to stay at home and stop going to school.
Then
my dad collapsed in jail with a crippling headache.
He's dead.
They took him to the hospital and did an MRI.
I think I've seen this.
That's when they discovered an egg-sized tumor inside his brain.
Yo!
Suddenly, we had an explanation for why he was
reason.
behaving so weird. My dad wasn't possessed by a demon. It was the tumor in his brain that was changing his personality.
Right.
Making him do all those strange things.
Dude, if a tumor in my brain made me dance like that and lick asses and gamble away all my hard-earned cash, I think I'd leave it in there. That sounds like a fun tumor. That sounds like a good-ass time right there, bud.
I can't describe how relieved I was when I heard the news.
Ignore it.
I had hated my dad so much for ruining my life and hurting my mom.
Thank God my dad had a brain tumor.
But now I knew that it wasn't his fault. Luckily, the doctors were able to remove the tumor, and since then he hasn't done anything crazy. Even better is that his lawyers were able to appeal his sentence, which means that he immediately got out of jail. Then he apologized to the woman that he assaulted, and of course he apologized to my mom for gambling their home away.
Why the f does he have a Snapchat filter on? And also, dude, he apologized to the woman whose ass he licked? She's wearing the same clothes. She must cherish that moment.
That's why every day when my dad gets home from his job, the first thing he does is yell, "Where's my beautiful and sexy wife?" Then my mom runs out to him and they kiss and hug for ages.
And then they go in the bedroom, and then they go in the grocery store and start digging for gold. You know what I'm saying, guys? You know what I'm saying?
No.
I don't.
We can never really understand what someone is going through. And even when they do something bad, there may be a reason for that.
He's crying, bro.
We don't know about. Thanks for listening to my story. I hope you learned something, and let me know if you sometimes feel like one of your parents has a brain tumor.
No, but I do feel like I have one sometimes. When I have crippling headaches and start licking people's ass. I don't actually do that. I do have to say something, though. I feel like if your behavior changed so drastically, you probably would go to the doctor? Your wife or daughter would probably suggest going to see a psychiatrist or a therapist or something, and then I guess they just kind of enjoyed seeing the man's downfall, didn't they? Didn't they, Frankie? This one's called Dad Won't Let Me Play With Toys. Now I get it, I think I know what's gonna happen, but that thumbnail though, that is quite a thumbnail. Hit lightsaber from under the bed? Or like Legos and shit.
My family sucks. I'm 16,
Blue hair.
but my parents still treat me like a toddler.
Well, it's because you
They
got
don't
blue
give
hair.
me any privacy.
And a toque.
Take away my toys. If they catch me doing something they think is naughty.
Shut him up.
That is amazing that this is, it's so on the nose, you know? These stories are so on the nose. I love it. This is my favorite animation channel. True stories. I'm just trying to get them to put me in one, honestly, make fun of me.
And the other day,
She's
I
sucking
was
on that
just
lolly.
chilling in my room
Right,
when my
right,
mom
right,
yelled
right.
out to let me know that she was heading to the store. The banging on the front door told me I had the house to myself at last.
Oh, wow.
So I slid my treasure box out from under my bed.
I was right.
That's what I called it.
The treasure
But
box.
really, it was just a little suitcase where
Okay.
I hid my secrets.
Okay.
I unlocked it with a key and pulled
Yeah,
out
keeps-
the package I ordered online.
Keeps the key on her neck.
Opening the wrapping and loading the batteries that came with it into the chamber at the end of my new toy.
Dude.
It was a magic wand. I'd been waiting for some alone time.
What?
To give it a test run. Back on my bed and examined the latest addition to my collection from every angle. It was hot pink and flexible, with a special hidden feature, a real glittering beauty. Excitedly, I stared up at the ceiling for a moment to
What?
clear my mind.
I'm
Then
silent.
I took a deep breath, closed my eyes, and tried to visualize the spell I wanted to cast. So there I was, deep in a complex incantation, when
What's
without
happening?
warning, the door burst open. Startled, I looked up to see my father glaring at me.
Oh, he looks like a nice
I'll
guy,
never
though.
forget the look of disgust on his
He looks
face.
like the guitarist Eric Johnson.
Before I even had time to blink, he reached down and snatched my magic wand. Without a word, he
So is
turned
it-
around and strode back out.
Is it actually a fucking magic wand? Like, is that what the joke is? It's literally a magic wand. Please don't let that be the joke. Because if that's the joke, I'm disappointed and I want a refund. Full refund. Full, like, I'm talking 100% refund, and I don't want to be associated with this in any way because that's lame. If so. It is in 4K, though, which is pretty epic.
Shivers ran up and down my body. I literally couldn't move. Honestly, I was that shocked. I must have laid there for a good 10 minutes,
Before
not
you-
knowing what to do.
For what happened?
I wanted to cry, but I didn't.
Should have cried.
I wanted to yell and scream at the same time, but I didn't. Instead, I just tried to process what happened.
You gonna
I was
cast
in the
a spell or
privacy of
something?
my own room, behind a closed door.
Yeah, that is weird.
What right did my father have to
No
just
right.
barge in,
No right.
interrupt my spell, and take my wand
So-
without even turning it off? How dare he?
So still, I'm unclear. Is this a wand we're talking about, or is this a fucking pleasure to... You know? Use code OOMPA at adamandeve.com, by the way, guys. Not sponsored anymore, but kinda, probably. Maybe. I don't know. I just kinda like them.
Later, when mom called me for dinner,
Right.
I told her I wasn't hungry. I said I was feeling sick and needed sleep. But really, I wasn't sure I could face dad.
My hair is so
Before she went to bed, mom came in to check on me.
It's green, actually.
She felt my head and said, "Your father told me. He doesn't want you practicing witchcraft."
Okay, so it's literally
but
a
mom,
wand.
he had no right to take it away.
Yo, is that Harry Potter back there? Harry Potter. I could play Harry, and you know, if they want to do another Harry Potter movie without J.K. Rowling, because she's a psycho, I could play Harry. Look at this. I'm Harry Potter. Pretty good, isn't it?
Can you talk to him, please? I
Staring
begged.
at my soul.
It's his house, honey. He says he has every right to confiscate your toys.
I mean, he does.
But I'll try to talk to him.
Kinda.
For the
He's a
next few
strange
days,
word.
the tension in the house was so
He eats like
thick.
a goat.
I could have cut it with a knife. But just
Or a
when I
wand.
thought things
Magic
couldn't get
wand.
any worse, I got a call from my aunt
He said,
telling me to check
Billy
Facebook.
Almoth.
Turns out, my mother
no.
had made a post about what happened in one of her parenting groups. I couldn't believe it.
What?
She asked everyone what she should do about the situation, and she even posted a picture of my wand. And hundreds of people had commented.
She's too young for magic. She's exploring. She's young, you know?
I was so
What young women
mad.
do.
I made her delete it, but I'm
Cast
not sure I
spells.
can ever forgive her. Or dad, actually.
I mean, they're just trying to
They're
be good
both
parents.
as bad as each other.
Huh?
Wouldn't you agree?
I mean,
let me know in the comments below.
Is it a real wand, or like is this just a giant euphemism for something totally different? Because I feel like it is. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed, please press the like button and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all in the next episode. Leave some suggestions of stories you would like to see me cover in the next one. You go support True Stories and share my story. They're literally the only reason I do these, because they're cool videos. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.